Suffice it to say, I think there is reason to be cautiously optimistic. But by the same token, we continue to recognize this is a difficult and complex situation.
U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio showing hope for a positive outcome as talks continue to convince Russia to back a 30-day ceasefire plan. Ukraine has already agreed to the proposal first put on the table by the U.S. earlier this week in a meeting with senior Ukrainian officials in Saudi Arabia. But Putin has so far not committed, saying he supports the idea but wants crucial details worked out first. But who will give orders to cease hostilities, and what will be the price of such orders, Putin said in a press conference Thursday. The Kremlin says U.S. President Donald Trump's envoy Steve Witkoff, who met with Putin this week, has been informed of the leader's concerns, which he will relay to Trump.
Obviously, we're going to wait for Ambassador Witkoff to return. He's not back yet. We're going to reconvene, and the president will have options available to him, and decisions will be made after that.
Russia's delay in agreeing to the ceasefire comes as it appears to have an advantage in fighting in its own Kursk region. Ukrainian forces took control of land in the region last summer in a surprise operation, but Moscow claims it is close to regaining the area back. At this very moment, thousands of Ukrainian troops are completely surrounded by the Russian military, Trump wrote on social media Friday morning. I have strongly requested to President Putin that their lives be spared. Putin acknowledging Trump's post as he addressed his Security Council, saying if Ukrainian troops lay down their arms and surrender, they will be, quote, guaranteed life. If not, he says, they will be, quote, methodically and mercilessly destroyed. On Friday, Ukraine's general staff claimed that reports of the alleged encirclement of Ukrainian units are false and fabricated by Russia.
No reason to think that Russia would sign up to an agreement to ceasefire, even if they had no intention of ceasing firing, at a time when Moscow might think it's pressing home a military advantage.
That's why in Moscow they are imposing upon the idea of a ceasefire these conditions, so that nothing happens at all, or so that it cannot happen for as long as possible, said Zelensky in his video address on Thursday. According to the Wall Street Journal, about 1 million Ukrainians and Russians have been killed or wounded since the war began in February 2022. For City News, I'm Erica Natividad.